The Memphis players making their way through the tunnel earlier, and the home fans are already fired up to get this game started. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Memphis Grizzlies right here at FedEx Forum. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And checking out some numbers for OG Anunoby.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Now, New York starting 5. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the 3. And for Memphis, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the small forward position. Well, Brent, tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist. And the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
Now here's Morant. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Outside Hart. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Now here's Anunoby. He had 16 in the win against Philadelphia.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive. But when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Bridges. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Here's Brunson. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Over Morant, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And that's where Brunson gets a lot of his baskets. He just thrives in the mid-range.
Jackson on the wing. Back to Morant. To the middle. And there's Edey. That's good. And the assist by Morant.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Towns. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
And he drops it first. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973. So as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at New York. Right now, they rank third in the conference, aiming for a high seed in the postseason.
You know, for the Knicks, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
Now here's Morant, taking command on offense when they need him, putting up 21 a game.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Ja Morant grabs a miss. Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Bane. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, right there with Bane, you see the toughness in the backcourt.
And the basket by Bridges.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Jackson. He also had a big impact in that win against the Suns. Inside, here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Towns a screen on Bane. Here's Bridges. The kick out to Brunson. Sinks it from distance. Brunson's got 7 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Morant surveying the floor. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
Shot's good by Hart.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
Now here's Bridges. 5 points in the game. Outside Brunson. Shoots over Morant. And it's New York scoring again.
Well, the handles lost the defender, and the rest was all Jalen.
2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Pass to Bane. For 2. Give him 8.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And here's Brunson. Towns on a screen. And a miss there on the triple. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
Santi Aldama out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Desmond Bane. And it's Pippen in at the point guard position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the 2nd quarter. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a 2nd-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Now here's Achua, and stolen by Clark. Kennard with it, and McBride picks him up defensively. Right side Bane. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. All right, Grant, as we get geared up for the home stretch, what are you looking for right now?
Well, B.A., health is #1 for me. What teams have their full allotment of players is key. As we head to the playoffs, it's about attrition. Which team can stay healthy?
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard. They play defense first. They play a ton of minutes. But this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Down low. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's a strength of Mitchell Robinson's game, a force in the paint.
Pippen, pass to Bain. Here's Wells. McBride covers. The three from Bain. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Well, when this one's done, they'll be off to Miami, taking on the Heat. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. And stolen by Clark. Here's Wells. And another miss by Memphis. Here's New York. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Shamet, no good. Memphis trailing here. Outside Bain from outside the arc. Knocks down the long J. Bain's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Anytime he can, Bain is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Brunson taking his time here. Aldama grabs the board. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Pass to Pippen. Now here's Clark. Inside. Pippen, no good. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And the basket by Shamet.
Excellent court vision from Brunson as he's able to find the open man.
For Memphis, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Robinson's defense is always a factor, Brent, and lately he's done a better job of staying on the floor.
Yeah, B.A., fouls have been an issue for Robinson, but the thing that he really needs to learn is it's not about blocking shots, it's about being in great position with your body and being more of a deterrent so he can stay on the floor to be more impactful.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Aldama. Kennard comes in for Desmond Bain. And it's Ja Morant in for Pippen. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. Anunoby comes in for Achua. Josh Hart's checked in for McBride. And it's Bridges in for Shamet. Outside Morant. Clark with a screen on Brunson. In the paint, Morant puts it in.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Bridges outside. Pass to Hart. And that one is hammered home.
What a dunk from Hart, showing off his athleticism there.
For Memphis, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Clark finds Morant. Tipped. Brunson against Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Brandon Clark.
How about JB? Jalen Brunson, since that free agent move in 2022, really raising the level of his play.
2 shots.
free throw good from Brunson. Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough. This guy has continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
Good on both. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
No, BA, the game has changed so much. You see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, can have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
Now here's Morant. 12 points for him. Towns with a rebound. To the paint. And now the Knicks on the break.
Anunoby with great size. At his position, he's a wing that is not afraid of getting hit inside.
And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range. And he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
The first one falls.
Anunoby, one of those star players in the league that you don't really look at the numbers to see how he impacts the game overall. It's the intangibles that make him special.
Edey's checked in for Memphis. Bain comes in for Kennard. McBride, he's checked in for New York. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Jackson outside. Lets it go from deep. Wells misses.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Hart from long range connects from downtown. Hart's got his third basket on the night right there.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the three.
Back to Morant. Pass to Wells. 4 on the clock. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Anunoby passes to McBride. And here's Bridges. Here's Towns. Pounded by Morant. Outside McBride. Launches it. The rebound by Edey. To the inside. Here's Jackson. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. New York out in front, up by 3. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
In that game against the Spurs, they don't want to say it, but they are very confident coming into this one. And who can blame them?
They played some good ball this season. Their opponent, not so much.
So let's move on now to this Grizzlies game, which has turned out to be a tight one.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies, it makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course and the hardwood, Shaq. Gimmies are the only shots you make.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And New York has possession. 3-point lead. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 2 spot.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And there's Edey. That's good. And the assist by Morant. Edey's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Towns outside. It's tipped. Here's Wells. Brunson defending. Pass to Jackson. Here's Wells. Here's Edey. Anunoby covering. Outside for Morant. The three-pointer is down. Ja Morant.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
Right side, Brunson. Hart from long range. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Hart's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He wants to review the game plan. While we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Karl Anthony Towns.
On the board, he's had a much bigger impact these last few years than he did before that. He can be relied on now to make a difference with his rebounding, and that's a product of how hard he's worked down low.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Payne surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 2-point game. Pass to Towns. And he lobs it up. Tipped. Here's Wells. No made baskets yet. Now here's Morant. Jackson with a screen on Brunson to the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
For New York, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Brunson finds Bridges. Back to Brunson. Brunson, 2 points. That one goes. Brunson's got 13 now.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Pass to Wells. Bridges against Bane. Outside Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Over Brunson. And it's Morant missing. New York has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Towns. Fires for 3. The rebound by Jackson.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Edey. Outside Morant. Morant on his way. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it home. He'll go to the line.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. And the free throw, no good. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Achua can't hit. And here's Memphis now. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Edey. Moran against Payne. Jackson, pass to Aldama. The 3-ball. Jackson can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Bridges, and the layup is good off the glass. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. Drives to the hoop. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
On target from range. 10 points for him.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, you can add it to the list.
Back to Morant. 34 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And that one's good.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Pass to Bridges. McBride with it. Guarded by Bain. A nice shot by McBride.
People talk about 3 and D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
Morant with it. 21 points in the game. And he's going for the oop here. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Knicks up 1. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Brandon Clark, Luke Kennard out there with Jackson, and it's Pippen in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Oh, great body control, good timing. Jackson really works the pick and roll to perfection.
And it's the Knicks with the ball, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Here's Brunson outside. That one's down for Brunson.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
Now here's Kennard. McBride covers. Kennard against Achua. Jackson surveying the D. Kennard for 3. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. The lead is 2. Outside Robinson. Back to Brunson. Clark grabs the board.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by Robinson. New York has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Outside Brunson. On the take. Brunson steams his way inside.
Something about Brunson on the drive. He's just so fiery with the ball. Nothing's going to get in his way.
Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Pippen. Kennard outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot. He shoots it. And another miss by Memphis. New York leading by 4. Take it away. Here's Pippen. Brunson defending. Pippen pass to Kennard. And here's Clark. Pass to Wells. 6 to shoot. Here's Jackson. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. And a big finish by Robinson.
A timing play, but it helps to have a leaper like Mitchell Robinson finish it off.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Clark. Bain comes in for Kennard. And it's Morant in for Pippen. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Edey. Pass to Wells. Left side, Morant. Looking to end the run. Oh, Morant gets it done inside.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
3-pointer, Bridges. Can't get it to drop. Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Wells. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. Over Morant. Brunson misses. Memphis trailing here. Now here's Morant. Jackson outside. Bain finds Morant. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Morant takes the contact, and it still goes. Wow.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Goes up on the baseline. Towns. Hart from long range. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. And the Knicks lead by 3.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
Pass to Bain. Here's Wells. He's covered by Hart. Now here's Morant. Oh, and Towns with the block. It's Hart on the wing. Outside Brunson. Here's the teardrop. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Wells, the pass to Morant. And it's in. And that one brings them within 1.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Brunson. And it's good.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
Memphis with the ball. Here's Morant. Over Brunson. The Knicks pull it in. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. He connects!
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Timeout call. Memphis. They're trailing by 5. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Here's Morant. Towns with a rebound. And they go to the intentional foul. "15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he's able to hit the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. Here's Wells. He's covered by Hart. And another miss by Memphis. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Mikal Bridges. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And so this one belongs to the Knicks. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.